know Kenyans, and I have had a lot of them saying that our ministry should have averted such accident. We will do the investigation, and thorough investigations, to know what caused the accident. We will do a very thorough investigations, and once we do so, we will take the necessary action. But we need our support, that soon when you hear us banning and tell Kenya we ban people from operating from all the road reserves, of course we'll give people due notice. But if you hear us tell the road agency, and especially Kenya National Highway Authority, to reclaim its road reserve and to make sure that nobody is operating immediately under the road, also let us receive your support. Because if we receive support of the people of Kenya, we will avert this situation. This is not a normal road accident. You know, this is not the kind of normal road accident where you say the matatu was unroadworthy, the police allowed unroadworthy vehicle to pass, or, you know, as people say, the car, you know, somebody was bribed, that's why enforcement was not done. This is not that kind of a normal kind of an accident. This is actually a disaster that has occurred as a result of an accident that perhaps could not have been too catastrophic, happening in an area where there is high operation of people. There is a rule in in the aviation sector, that a plane cannot land, or a landing near an airport should not have high intensity operation areas with factories and churches and all that operating with that area. Because people know if landing of a vehicle, of an aeroplane does not happen as it should, at least we should avert catastrophe. We must apply that rule on our roads. We cannot have that number of people operating just next to high traffic and high risk vehicles plying our roads. I really need your support as the people of Kenya, because I will take the bold step. Yeah, some people will run for court orders. It's okay. I will also approach the same court, and we need the support of our courts on those decisions. And also, some people will try to resist it. I see people saying they are not going to test for driver. Why? Why? Let's discuss the cost of testing. But you can't tell me, if you are a qualified driver, you can't tell me you are not going to take a test. Why? Because if you have been driving over 10 years, you are experienced. The test should be, you know, nothing. What we are going to do is to make sure that those drivers are not going to be tested in a language that makes it difficult for them to communicate. You can test in Kiswahili, you can test in whatever language you want to test, but we want to make sure that all the drivers that are on our roads have been tested. We are going to roll out also testing of motor vehicles inspection, and we want to make sure that we roll out the motor vehicle inspection, and the program is in place. We've already announced that the NTSA will make sure that all motor vehicles plying in our routes are also inspected. We must partner also under EAC to test and inspect vehicles that are international in nature. So we must find a way of Commissioner, you can take it from there, Commissioner. Yeah. So the point we are trying to make here is that when it comes to the motor vehicle inspection, we will need a big support from the East Africa community. This vehicle is Rwandese. The responsibility of its roadworthiness is not in our country. By East African laws, its roadworthiness is determined by the country of registration, which is Rwanda in this case. So we will need also support of our East Africa community partners when we